fíjate que yo no sé si están aquí. Tú no tienes un estudiante en Ernesto que es gordito, bien gordito. No, súper gordito.
Que yo nunca lo he conocido a ella en realidad.
Déjame ver. Uno, dos.
I wasn't recording. Okay, so what else? How's mental health look like to you? How strong you are, what? In your head? Okay. So mental strength. Go ahead. Sorry. A month? Trauma. I said mental health, and he said how strong you are mentally, and I said mental strength. Okay.
Stress too.
Give me a second. Go ahead.
Stress.
Stress. Okay. So the other room, they have the customer service session. Okay. So this is what it says. If you can go next, please, Kai. In the phone, Kai. Thank you. Okay, so it says that mental health refers to like the person's emotional, psychological, and well-being. So it involves how you handle stress, how you relate to others, how you make decisions, and how you navigate life challenges. Now, don't move yet. What do you think about self-esteem? What is that? Yeah, self-esteem, self-esteem. Your confidence. What else? How you make yourself feel. Nice.
Get bothered by comments, like do you get bothered?
Okay, okay. So the perception that you have on yourself based on what others say too. Okay. What else? How you see yourself? Do you think that there's a correlation between if you have low self-esteem and the way that you feel mentally and emotionally? Why? It's not the same thing. It's the same thing. It's connected to each other. Okay. How about you, Amor? You don't know? Okay. So do you think that somebody that has a low self-esteem can have a good mental health, like have no stress, like feel no anxiety? Like, no? Why not? Because they don't think high of themselves. Phoebe, you were saying something? You're putting yourself down, right? Maya, do you have anything to add? Okay. Jakai, how about you? Okay. So we can go to the next one. So it says that self-esteem, it refers to the way that an individual like evaluates themselves, like their own like worth and value. So it definitely influences how you think, how you feel, and how you act, right? So going back at what I said, somebody that has a low self-esteem and that think very poorly about themselves and how they see themselves, and somebody that they think that they're not worth anything, they're obviously not at a good mental health and space, right? Why are you smiling? The class, this is about career readiness. So it's all about preparing you to the workplace or workforce, and also how to, it's in regards to like social and emotional learning, like how can you improve yourself as a person, and how can that help you not only improve your professional life, but also your personal life. So basically, like how can you become a better person? How can you feel better about yourself? Make sense? So that's why each session is going to be about a different topic. Okay. So the next one, don't click next yet. Oh, click next for this one. Leave it at that. What do you think are some of the signs for somebody that has low self-esteem? What are the signs of somebody that has low self-esteem?
Nervous. They don't like doing stuff.
Nervous, they're not doing stuff. Wait, judging themselves.
They'll be like, I don't think I can do that.
Like questioning themselves. Okay.
Don't have confidence to do something.
They don't have the confidence to do something, Sean. 100%. John, how about you, John? What do you think? What are some of the signs? How do you know if you see somebody that you know that they might have like low self-esteem? Depressed. What else?
They get stressed.
The stress. They get stressed out very easily. What else? Say that again. When they cry a lot. Jakai,
Kind of like they're lazy, just don't want to do anything.
they lazy, they don't want to do anything. Okay.
Kind of like the kids that just have their heads on the table, just like they're socially awkward, doesn't want to talk to anyone, not even the teacher.
Okay. Okay. That's Sean.
Yeah.
Do you want to see how Sean looks like in the screen? I'm gonna show you. Wait. Look at how he looks.
Eddie. Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Eddie.
No, no. Okay, we love how you look like Sean. Okay, so I agree 100%. Then you can go to the bathroom then. Okay.
Like
After Amar comes back. Yeah. After Eddie goes. Okay. Let's see. Don't use the other one again. Don't move yet. So there's definitely correlation to the signs, right? So like how does somebody that's consistently depressed, somebody that's consistently anxious, how can they feel good about themselves, right? Have you not seen the people that they're like so like because there's a difference between being like antisocial and like liking being by yourself than just being like having like social anxiety every single time. Like I have my sister, she has anxiety and yeah, so she doesn't like ordering in like public spaces. Like if we go to a restaurant, she doesn't like to order. Like somebody has to order for her. There's some people that I have seen that they have like anxiety when it comes like presenting in class, like they start shaking, they forget everything, they start sweating. Haven't you seen like people that they just like sweat a lot consistently for no reason? When they get very nervous, like their hands start getting sweaty. There's some people that they're always sad, always crying. There's some people that are always complaining. There's some people that they just think very bad about themselves just on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, they
So
have a mental breakdown.
having a mental breakdown, that's very normal and consistent with somebody that might have issues with their mental health. So for the signs of low self-esteem, if you can go to the next one, please. Thank you.
What?
Okay, so we have somebody that is always saying negative things about themselves and being just highly critical. So imagine just not feeling like good enough. Like every single time you just feel like you're not worth it, like you are not bringing no value to anywhere, right? And have you seen the people? The second one says somebody that jokes consistently bad about themselves. Have you seen somebody that's always like, "Oh yeah, I'm stupid," ha ha ha? But they say things. Excuse me. They say things before somebody else says it. I don't know. Have you seen this? Like, "Oh my God, I'm so fat," but like they say in a jokingly way, but there's just, huh? Well, I could. I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, it depends. 'Cause I don't know. It depends. It depends because I feel like a pick me person is always like seeking for attention, and I feel like somebody that's like has low self esteem is like they say it before you make fun of them. Does that make sense? But it is actually their insecurities. Like they're insecure, but they're saying it to make the environment lighter, if that makes sense. Somebody that's always like focusing on like the negatives and not their achievements. So imagine somebody. Excuse me, Juan. So imagine somebody that has yes.
-5 point, that's distraction. Why? That's a distraction.
It's a distraction. Wait. So as I was saying, imagine somebody that has that his grade and like in school has OAs, but they feel so ugly and so like disgusting and they just like feel so sad about themselves. Have you seen those people? Or maybe you haven't noticed, but they are those people that just feel like insecure about themselves and they don't really recognize, like they feel like they're not good enough. Like even though I have achieved this, I am not good enough. Yes. Yes, Carlos.
Sister in my school, she suddenly loses confidence, and then she starts to tell about herself that she's not good enough, that she's this and that.
Yes, sad.
It's like that, and then all of a sudden she feels depressed. She starts to stress out. Um, I seen a lot of students, even friends that I know, they start to stress out and start to feel like telling themselves they're ugly, they're not worthless, all of that.
So he was basically saying this story of how he knows people in school that they are very vocal about, how they feel like they're worthless, like they don't feel like good enough, right? Okay, thank you for sharing. Also somebody that is consistently like blaming themselves for something that they did, which something that have happened to them. Make sense? That's horrible. That really takes a toll on your mental health. Have you, and there's also like people that they feel like everyone is better than them. Like they feel like inferior, like I'm just not good enough, like they're so much better than me, so why even try to do this? And that's also related to what is called imposter syndrome. Do you know what that is? Imposter syndrome. Have you heard that before?
What is that?
So that's basically a syndrome that states or suggests that some people feel like they're not good enough, and that prevents them from actually achieving what they would like to achieve in life. So let's say somebody that has the potential to do great in a class presentation, they don't do it because they're like, oh, I'm just embarrassing myself, I'm just not gonna do it, I don't even know how to speak, like I just rather not, even though they do have the potential and the capacity to do it. Make sense? So let's say some people that they do not apply to the job that they actually want, even though they do have the experience and the capacity to do it, just because they're like, you just don't feel good enough. Like there's more people that are gonna apply that are more professional, have more experience than me. So why even do that? Make sense? Have you seen people that they do not accept compliments? Like somebody says, "Oh, you look so pretty," and then they're like, "Oh, I actually look so ugly. Like I didn't even shower today." Like, have you seen those people? Yeah.
Or sometimes the compliments make them really uncomfortable.
Or compliments make them really uncomfortable. I have seen that too. Or have you also seen that you can tell if somebody has low self-esteem based on their body language? Like what can somebody do physically that shows that they have like a low self-esteem?
They kind of like walk backwards slowly or just like skedaddle.
Okay. Or somebody is always like walking with their heads down, like somebody that is, they don't make like eye contact with the people, that they just like avoiding making eye contact. Say that again. Can you stop, Omar? Thank you. Okay. Okay. TB, how about you? When you see somebody, how do you know if they have low self-esteem or high self-esteem? Like, what can you tell based on the body language that they're like somebody that doesn't feel comfortable with themselves? They're antisocial, but what is that behavior of antisocial? I don't think that it can be related to it. Mhm. Okay, because there are people that are antisocial, but they're very like they have high self-esteem. But there's some people that there's a difference to it. But I agree, I can see that. They go to a corner. So somebody that's consistently isolating themselves, right? Okay. Huh? But it depends. Are you somebody that you're consistently like every single day isolating yourself and like you're not opening up with people? No, no. There's a difference about liking space and being happy with your own self in a space. But when you're doing it consistently, you're basically when you do it 365 days, like you don't talk to anyone. Like there's nobody that you're close to. I haven't met anybody like that.
It's bad.
But usually those people, excuse me, those people usually have close friends. Like there's always somebody that they talk to. Maybe they don't are in the same space, but they talk to them in their free time.
He probably don't got a friend, he don't talk to me. So you just wanna get from the screen, like,
And you think that's healthy?
real world, you get to class and you don't talk to me, that's good. You definitely don't need me.
But you do need a support system for you to have a good mental health.
Yeah, your mother, your parents.
But
your
if,
family members.
yeah, so you're talking to someone.
Okay, but come on. You said parental text, and you said-
That's always isolated. I think that's an issue with somebody's always isolated. Like they don't want to talk. They don't want to like they don't like people. They don't make eye contact. They always. I don't think they might have low self-esteem, but they do have something emotionally. They have some insecurities. They have to have something. I have never seen anybody that's just like very like has high self-esteem that is just not. A what? No, I don't know who that is.
John's rating.
Okay. And then somebody that's always like feeling sad, depressed, anxious, ashamed of themselves, and angry and like worthless. Haven't you seen people that they're like extremely aggressive, but it really comes from like their insecurities and they just feel so uncomfortable in this space that just be aggressive? No, I know people personally like that, but usually those people always come from like dysfunctional households, or they went to like a trauma or something had happened to them in their lives. Okay. COVID? Kobe? Like the athlete? Okay. Okay. And okay, stay there. No, don't move. So what do you think are some of the excuse me, guys. Excuse me. So what do you think are some of the causes of like low self-esteem? Like what can cause somebody to have low self-esteem? Yes. What? You got to be specific. Being bullied, that affects the way that you see yourself. Being bullied.
How do you get bullied?
So imagine, excuse me. No, we're talking about our own experiences. So imagine,
Bro, what are you talking about?
say that again.
Like literally, yeah, you're public money. For what?
Like losing money can have you.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. You think, oh, I'm not good for that job, whatever.
Oh, 100%, 100%, 100%. Being bored? What do you mean being bored?
Oh.
Being what? Poor? Of course. Do you imagine if you're somebody that you're consistently struggling to live? That might not impact your, but that can impact your low self-esteem because you might think, oh, I'm not good enough. I cannot go to these places like this kind of people, right? 100%. Or imagine somebody that's getting bullied consistently. Like when somebody tells you that you're not good enough every day, when somebody tells you that you're ugly, that you're fat, you start to believe it, even though if you're not, right? Don't say that. Okay. Anything else? What do you think can cause having somebody like low self-esteem or having like multiple like mental health issues? Trauma? What kind? Any?
Emotional. Yeah. Physical.
Physical, people that are sexually assaulted, people that are raped mentally, somebody that's always like gaslighting you, somebody that's right.
Oh yeah.
But what else do you think is the cause of low self-esteem? What is the cause of low self-esteem? Can cause, I know, but yes,
Bullying.
I know, but I'm asking if you have more ideas. Wait, excuse me. Something happening at home, like maybe having like a traumatic childhood.
Or bully.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, make it. Yeah. Yeah, that's horrible. So why? Okay, so now let's actually go to, excuse me, let's actually go to the causes. So it's having like a negative experience in your childhood, like neglected, abuse, like critical parenting, when your parent is just like judging you every single move, and it's just like so consistent that you cannot have like a, have freedom or have even a say in things, right? Specifically in women and even men now, that they develop low self-esteem because of all the comparisons that they see in social media. Like you see the people with BBLs, you see the people with like the plastic surgery, you see people with the fake hair, you see the people with, beauty standards that are almost like so hard to achieve, right? Doesn't that sometimes make people feel worse? Amar, go to the side. Go to the side. -5. Okay, great. Let's see. The chair. You're not a mechanic, please. Yeah, you can get a break in 5 minutes. Huh? What?
The other one.
Okay, so let's continue. Also, like having academic or professional challenges. So imagine if you're somebody that you consistently struggle in school, and then that makes you feel like, wow, I'm really not good at this. I'm just like horrible. I'm not like, why even try when I don't even have the capacity to do it, right? Some people that might have some body image issues, like experiencing like body dysphoria. So let's say you're somebody that let's say like developing like eating disorders, like people that have like anorexia, like they are trying to achieve -5.
Why? Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So things like that, right? So imagine when you are just consistently feeling so insecure about your body and the way that you looks like, that can definitely affect your mental health and the way that you see yourself. Because if you don't feel comfortable with your body, with who you are presenting yourself out there, Eddie, what does that mean, the science?
-5 people talking. No, people talking like -5. Everyone's thinking.
Okay. Okay, so let's continue. How about relationship issues? Like somebody that's like in a healthy relationship, breakups, divorce. How do you think that might affect somebody's mental health and low self-esteem? Why? And that is horrible. So that way we can see that somebody was having a mental breakdown. Somebody was having
Like in relationship, I feel like you're so attached and like
wait, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this, please. You don't say that. Excuse me. Listen, let's listen to this. Say your part.
I think because like like you get like attached and like used to somebody like you can't like some people like you can't like live without them like
Yeah, like
Don't
actually.
say my name, bro.
Okay, so somebody that is highly attached. What else?
and like
What are you writing it out?
Highly attached. But I see you with a chair again.
-5.
Okay, what else?
That's why I got -10, bro.
I'm not gonna keep repeating myself.
Wow.
Okay, how about you, Alex? Like, why does a breakup or a relationship might impact somebody's like mental health? Why? What happened in that relationship? You don't see how that's possible?
He never been in one for real. He don't do love.
Like, imagine somebody that was like in a domestic violence situation or somebody that was like consistently gaslighted by the partner, right?
What would you?
Or abused.
Wait, excuse me, it's shown abuse.
Are you saying like after the breakup, or are you saying like in?
It can be in the relationship and after the breakup and divorce. Like, how can that affect your mental health?
Like after this, like
I'm talking
abuse. I mean, not try to kill myself after the relationship.
Well, let's not talk about killing themselves. Talking about like how can it impact like your mental health?
Oh.
No, no, I didn't say that. They brought that up. They brought that up. So you feel sad, depressed, like, right? Imagine somebody that has been with, your partner for like 10, 15 years, and then just out of nowhere, you found out that he cheated with like 5 people. Like, how does that make you feel? No, when Amar comes back. No, I never had that experience. No?
Actually reminds me of something. Actually, I mean, it was something a video my mom told me about.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
It's a video about a girl that lived in South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
She had like a mental breakdown because her parents were like forcing her to
Get married?
study. No, like they were forcing her to study more,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the kids in, like, for example, China or other countries.
So unrealistic expectations. Okay. Thank you. Okay. How about relationships? How else? Okay, so
Okay, he is stuffing me in the yo. You
I
know,
didn't see
you
it.
acting like he's
I didn't
lying.
see it.
He swung on me,
Bro, he got me in a corner like this.
Okay, let's move to the other side.
Like,
I'm getting -5 and stuff, and he trying to stuff
Okay.
me in a corner. You see how
So
little
let's
my body
continue.
is?
I didn't see it. Okay, so wow, where was I? What were we saying? The relationships, right? What else? So we talked about domestic violence, like somebody that's consistently gaslighting you.
Broke for that. 'Cause, like, you know how,
Bro, he just
like,
keep moving
if
money.
you're-
Wait, go ahead.
Hungry.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear you. Uh-huh.
They be divorcing to get part of the money because legally or whatever. Yeah. But
So-
some people they be giving their money to their mom or everything,
Mhm.
so they take
Mama's boys, yes.
Suicide.
Oh, I have seen that. I have seen that happen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it hasn't been 5 minutes.
It has been 5 minutes. So I will give you all a 10-minute break. Okay. So can you go next? Oh no, don't go next. What do you think are some of the signs of somebody that has like high self-esteem? Like when you see somebody, you're like, wow, she has a lot of confidence, or he has a lot of confidence. Go ahead. Confident? But how can you tell if somebody's confident? What do they do that they make it confident? Wait, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Go ahead. Okay, so they're like extroverts. Wake up, Amar.
They like when you compliment them, they don't say thank you. They just be like, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
No, that's somebody that is arrogant. That's not having some high self-esteem.
So they
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, you not.
Okay, what else? Like, how do you see somebody? How do you know that they have high self-esteem?
Okay, so.
That is somebody that's arrogant and cocky. That's not the same thing. I feel like there's a difference between being.
That's not minus 15, gang.
What did he say?
Is you cool?
What did he say?
Ooh. That's crazy.
Huh?
Said cocky as hell.
I don't know. That's what he said.
Cocky as hell.
As hell? Oh no, because that's like an expression.
Word.
That's an expression.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's an expression.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So going back, like there's a difference between having high self-esteem, being confident, than being arrogant and narcissistic. Because somebody that's narcissistic always thinks that others are inferior than them. Excuse me. They're not shy. Okay. What else?
And she's looking at me like he's
They're like kind of loud.
You a freak.
Don't keep your.
I didn't even do that because I was talking.
Okay, let's continue. What else? You said something, John? Not necessarily. Okay, so you can go next. Somebody that has. Click next. Somebody that has high self-esteem is somebody that has psychological resilience, so somebody that is mentally strong, somebody that can deal through different challenges and circumstances in their life, and they are able to, overcome certain challenges, right? The second one is usually somebody that has high motivation or that they're very disciplined. They know what they want in life and they're able to achieve it, right? What's so funny? What's so funny? All of you guys are laughing at the same time. So stop touching it. Okay. The other one is people that are open to seeking criticism or challenges. So people that are able to take feedback and add that into or implement that into their life in order for them to improve themselves. So
Really, bro?
let's say if I am talking to you and I say, hey Eddie, I feel like you're somebody that you're consistently distracting the people in the class. You need to improve this area in your life. Instead of you complaining and say, hey, bitch, I didn't do that, knowing that you did do that, take it in the way that, and you're saying, you know what, miss, you're completely right. And I will be improving myself now because I know this is an example. It's an example. So taking accountability for yourself is huge. And that's a part of it. And I'm going to talk about it a little more.
Good Halloween night.
You cannot even tell it's Halloween. Not even the weather. I agree. I know, but it'll last before. Me and Maya.
10:30, 1:30.
Halloween, hello.
10:30, 1:33.
Yo, Michael Myers gonna be out tonight.
So, excuse me. So, as I mentioned before, the only way for you to be able to, excuse me, Eddie, the only way for you to be able, Juan, the feet. The only way for you to be able to improve yourself and your self-esteem is by consistently working in yourself, right? So there are 4 things that I have included here that I would like you for you to identify. So it's going to be different depending of who you are and the person, because now all of us have the same values and the same goals in life. So I would like for you to determine one thing. 4 to 5 things, which is the mental win. What is something that you can do 15 minutes out of the day to improve your mental state? That can be meditating, books, podcasts. I would like you to identify the physical win. So what can you do physically that can help you nurture your body or have the body type that you would like to have in your life? Would that be like doing yoga for 15, 45 minutes? Would that be working out, going to the gym, or just running, or doing Pilates? Like, what can you do to nurture your body? Maybe eating healthier. The spiritual win. What can you do that can help you align with your goals? Are you somebody that you're religious and you would like to go to church consistently? Are you somebody that you would like to meditate consistently to feed that mental aspect in your life? or a spiritual aspect in your life. And with accountability, what do you have to do on a day-to-day basis every day for you to be accountable? Do you have to do some sort of reflections for like 15 minutes of the day? Like, what do you have to do? So,
Yes,
think.
I got mine.
think. No, you have to put something. So, great. So now if I could have at least like 5 of you share your experiences, what do you decided to do? Yeah, Kai?
For mine, like one thing I could do is like 15 minutes, like for like breathing,
Mm-hmm.
like taking like a 15-minute like power nap.
I love that.
And then for physical, like one thing I can do like physical is like play video games to like clear my mind.
And that is gonna help your body or your mental state.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like
How?
Excuse me.
probably like yeah, like spiritually. Like my dad was living in church like 5 years ago. So like
He used to live in a church.
yeah, like help his life.
That's
So
beautiful.
like he like believe in God. Like I believe in God, but I'm not like a big like spiritual like
Okay.
person.
And you're interested in getting
but-
more connected spiritually?
But it is like I do like crazy stuff. Bro, what's so funny, bro?
Just let them be. They have issues.
And then taking accountability, like when if I was taking accountability, I was breathe and like think back about what I did or something.
So it's a reflection. Okay. Phoebe, how about you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, it's taking 50-minute break. 50-minute break if I'm trying to think about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah,
Okay.
for my mind, why do you say showers and just chill?
Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos, what do you have?
I think yoga.
Yoga. Okay.
Nuggets.
Oh.
I do 5 minutes breathing.
Breathing.
I either reading or I'll go to the
Beautiful. He plays video games and he goes to church. Love that. How about you?
Same thing he said.
Okay. Alex,
Nah, he tried.
all of them. How do you relax?
Did you do this?
Okay.
Really?
Think about what you want, work towards it.
Beautiful.
Keep yourself in track.
But how do you keep yourself on track? Like, how do you know you're keeping track?
For me, he like, he can work.
Okay.
You do that right.
Okay.
That's what me though.
Okay. Okay. Somebody else. Kai, do you want to share yours? All of them. You didn't finish? Okay. Who else would like to share? Somebody has to share for us to leave. Also, you stay here the whole night. Listen to music? Okay. What else? Say that again. Do activities.
Right.
Pray.
I
Beautiful.
have no idea what to put for the last one.
Okay. Sounds good.